Hey everybody, welcome back to Starfield again. This is episode 19 of our 100% playthrough. We just finished kind of part one of the All That Money Can Buy mission, which is a mission with Walter Stroud, and we bought an artifact from a guy, but the original owner is mad. His name is Slayton, and he owns a company here, and he has locked down the port or locked down our ship and has made some threats. So it's time to go see what this guy is all about. Although I already know what he's all about, but it's go no apparel equipped. Okay, well, I guess I'll be wearing synth leather wear, even though I should wear my stealth stuff. But it is what it is. So we're gonna go talk to these people here
Hoping to get a
and
meeting?
get moving on this.
I've been waiting all day. It's
Welcome to Slayton
ridiculous.
Aerospace. Can I help you? I'm afraid Mr. Slayton is a very busy man. Oh, there does seem to be a hole in his schedule. Arguments with Mr. Slayton. We weren't expecting a VIP to come through today. Let me just run a few checks. Oh, I think we can make an exception in your case. Mr. Slayton will see you. Just use the elevator.
Wait. This clearly isn't the executive level. He's on to us.
Walter, taking what's mine and then breaking into my office. A bold move, but one easily countered.
Oh, we're trapped.
Hello, Walter, dear, are you there?
Issa?
Took longer than I'd like, but I managed to pay off one of Slayton's security consultants. They've patched me in.
All right. We've got her out. Once the door's open, just follow her instructions, okay? Well, if my wife and I could gallantly offer your majesty a rescue from certain death, let's go.
Doors will open in 3, 2, 1. Slayton's guards and employees are all over. Be careful. Okay. You'll want to use the vent system to slip around unnoticed. There's a cover just to the right of the elevator you came in on. That's the elevator you came in on. Jump right across the top of it and keep going to the end. Drop down and follow the conduit all the way to the end, past the fork. There's a vent above you. Just climb up. The room below you is clear. Drop down. Stop. One of the doors leads you right into the open. I'm unlocking a safe route. Opening the door on your right. Go now. Head left, but don't go through the door at the end yet. There's a robot stalking the hall. Wait. It's walking down the hall. Go now, straight across to the door. Keep going all the way to the end. Wait, there's people in the room up ahead. Closing the shutters. Another robot up ahead. Wait for it. right to pass, then head straight across to the maintenance door next to the security gate. Go now. Let me just get that for you. You know the routine. Up the vent. It's a short one, I promise. Almost there. Door on the right. There's the door. It should take you outside.
Outside? You expect us to climb up the trade tower?
There's a series of catwalks that lead directly up one floor to the executive level.
Well, I guess after you.
Man, I don't think I've ever gotten all the way through this.
Where'd you go? Damn it! Show your face around here again!
Oh, somebody's shooting at me. Where?
You're coming in just behind the executive elevators. I'll call the one on the far end, and you can walk right over the top.
You know, it's moments like this that really makes Neon the best place to do business. You steal what's mine. I trap you in the city. You infiltrate my office. I lock it down. Where else can you match wits for the highest stakes but here?
Stakes really are high, bub.
You have what's mine. I, indirectly, have what's yours. We are at a stalemate. Although, I do count a few more guns on my side. You do make a bold point, but that doesn't resolve our current dilemma.
Perhaps I can help. We're both people of business, Nicholas. In the same industry, no less.
Yes, I'm beginning to see the opportunity. There is, however, one final detail to disclose. Mr. Musgrove, my former employee, and the thief responsible for our serendipitous meeting, was caught prior to your arrival. I think it would cement our new partnership if you were to decide on his sentence yourselves. If you wish, you will have the opportunity to tell him yourself, shortly. My security brought Musgrove to my office. I'm sure seeing you again will be a fine conclusion to your previous business.
We have an opportunity to spare a man's life. I know he probably wouldn't do the same for us, but that shouldn't matter.
Alright, just to make Walter happy, I'm not gonna just shoot the guy.
Oh no. You. Slayton really does have a sick sense of humor. "10 years working in aerospace engineering, and they laid me off. You damn right I stole that thing. They tell you if you have talent and commitment, you can go far. But the truth is, it's all about who steals the most and gets away with it." Slayton took it all. Probably in one of his secure accounts somewhere.
I'll settle up with him later. Arbitration, lawyers, all that nonsense.
Please, I was just trying to sell a product, okay? Isn't that why we're all here?
Be lenient. We were taking advantage of his initiative, after all, even if we have found ourselves working with the man he stole from.
Thank you.
A rare moment of compassion for this city. Very well. I'll clear things up with the authorities. You're free to go.
Time to go. Let's talk more back at the ship.
Get going. Mr. Slayton is done with you.
You know what? Before we go back to the ship, I want to go to core kinetics.
This is some serious firepower.
Hey, you look like someone who craves serious firepower, yeah? Well, don't sweat it. I've got you covered. Seen some action, huh? Yeah. I knew it. I knew it. You see, I had you all figured out the moment you walked into my showroom. I said to myself, Matthias, that looks like the kind of person who blow a hole in the wall to get to their goal. I'm talking military-grade, state-of-the-art weapons hardware. Click. Bang. Am I right? Oh, don't worry. We sell all sorts of nifty noisemakers around here. Just stay with me for a second. Imagine being completely surrounded by Crimson Fleet pirates with nothing but a magstorm and a few hundred rounds. You wouldn't even break a sweat. You, my friend, are perched on the edge of infinity. And Core Kinetics would love to come along for the ride. So what do you say?
Oh, yep.
Now, that's what I'm talking about. Let's get you tooled up and on your way. Wait till you add one of these babies to your arsenal.
Okay. Mind terror. So that is a... Is that a mag storm? It's not a mag shot, and it's not a mag pulse, so yeah. Oh god, this is the one. Only 13 per, but... Okay, but that one... Huh. What's the actual difference? Oh, that's a mag shear. And that's a mag storm. Hmm. This is tough. That's 16. And I like the frenzy. Oh, that's a heavy. Okay. 160 versus 75. But I think I'm gonna have to go with the Mind Terror. Yep. Do I have anything that I want to sell? Nope.
You think this is amped up? You should see me after I take a hit of Aurora. Maybe chase it with a couple cans of blend. Huh. Once I start flying, I could sell a mag launcher to your grandmother. Skills, baby. It's all about the skills.
I
All
like
right,
this
well,
guy.
don't be a stranger.
I want to be a stranger. Alright, let's have a look at where the Mind Terror fits into... I guess it fits where the Vampire's Gift is. Since I'm not using it anyway. Yep. Number 3. Can I
This
go...
is my happy place. Is that weird?
Can I... Yeah, that works.
These are some of the best guns money can buy. No, if I had money.
Alright, Walter. Let's go back to the ship and talk.
Save it for someone who gives it, baby.
You didn't hit.
are you, Dusty? All right, Sam.
Oh, come on, Sarah, not this again. I'm telling you, there's no point in setting up that wager.
So you intend to stick with the ridiculous notion that the beer served at the hitching post is better than Jake's?
Guess better than Jake's, better than Madame Sauvage's place in Neon, better than anywhere, hands down.
You must have banged your head on a console during that last grav jump. No one in their right mind would make a claim like that.
Alright, look, you want to throw your money away, I'd be happy to take it. Otherwise, let it go already.
One day, we're going to system hop and test your theory.
There's one example of someone who didn't let the corruption of the city get to them. All in all, a great success. Thank you for allowing me to tag along with Constellation's newest star. Yes, I used a pun. Forgive me.
Alright, fiscal quarter. Alright. Right, we gotta take off.
We're in orbit. What next?
You hold something you have no right to. My people have killed for less. But I will offer you one chance to hand over the artifact and turn away from this path.
Yay.
Oh, that's not any type of ship I recognize. You see much. But our ship is created from a power beyond your understanding. Its semblance to your own vessels only aids us in masking our presence. We are the Starborn, and you are unworthy to possess the artifacts.
Whatever.
Tell
Whatever,
us,
brah.
please. What are the artifacts? What are they for? Did you make them? What gives you more right to them than humanity?
Answering your questions is exactly what we cannot allow. Abandon your thirst for knowledge, or drown in it. A sentiment that is shared by my kind about you.
We're not the ones making threats.
Your moral grandstanding is hollow, as is your position. Make up your mind, or we will act.
I'm not liking what I'm seeing on the scans. Energy output from that ship is far above the normal range. If we spin up the grav drive now, we have a chance. We'll get through this. Hold on.
Welcome to Earth space. Maintain your current course while we scan your ship's cargo.
Need to regroup.
Scan complete.
Tell the world to analyze the data of the ship's sensors.
Enjoy your visit to Jefferson.
One's gone.
Right. Now, before I go in there, There is a thing I want to go check. If I can find it. Must not be. Oh, well, Jemison. Yes. I'll jump down to Jemison Mercantile real quick, like. Want to go to the bar. See if homie's hanging out here yet. He apparently is not hanging out here yet. Unless he's like outside the bar. Nope. Okay. To the lodge. Back to the lodge. If you go early to the bar, you can sometimes see a Starborn hanging out there. Maybe I'm too early. All right. Let's talk to Noelle.
How is Neon? Are you okay? Okay. I'll start transferring the data over now. Let me just bring it up on here at the table. Is that a prototype? No, that material isn't anything we... What the... Everyone, come take a look at this.
That's no faction Crimson Fleet. Secret military tech, maybe?
No United Colonies Admiral approved that starship design.
They call themselves the Starborn. Demanded we hand over the artifact. Like we were children, playing with their parents' things.
What do people know? Any offshoot groups go by that name?
None in any corner of the settled systems I've seen. Maybe a distant human colony finally popping its head up? Another house for Rune?
I very much doubt that.
We ignoring the obvious here? A heretofore unknown group who just happens to know about the artifacts. I'm just gonna say it. Intelligent alien life, or extra-dimensional beings. The original creators from the furthest fringes of space.
Or beyond even that. Is the metaphor of avenging angels coming down to keep humanity from forbidden knowledge not apt here?
So, we have a lot of theories, but nothing concrete. Except that they're after the artifacts, and they're willing to take them by force.
Just because we can't ID it, doesn't mean it's not one of ours. It's got shields, engines, all the usual settled systems tech.
I don't mean to judge your grasp of material engineering, but I've never seen a starship built out of whatever that is. Although I bet if you put that ship hull and an artifact under the same lens, you'd get a match.
Noelle, start analyzing all the data from the ship sensors. The gravitational wave they caused, scans of their weapons, shields, everything. We're in the dark. We need to learn anything about them we can, including some way to fight them if necessary. Until then, we stay the course, collect the artifacts. It's even more important now that an intelligence we don't know or understand is looking for them. All we can do is be more cautious, but we are not stopping. This could end up being a race we don't want to lose. Vladimir, has the Eye picked up anything new?
Some glints of shine in the dark. Ready to hand them out as soon as you please.
All right. Good luck, everyone. And be careful out there.
Dusty. Dusty. Let's talk.
We should have a talk. When you have the time, of course.
If you have the time, I wish to speak to you.
I could really bend your ear when you got a moment. You know, the way you handle things, not bad. Not bad. Of all the places in the galaxy, only Neon can make me feel so damn oily. And you dealt with its absolute worst. Ryujin, Infinity LTD, all of it. You doing all right? That was a lot. I mean, there's a reason Neon attracts so many people. It's the city of ice. As much as you might hate it, it's just full of temptation. How come no matter how advanced society gets, we still just can't help coming up with new horrors to inflict on ourselves? Mechs, xeno-warfare, and now this neuro-amp tech. Swear, it's the worst yet. Thank God you put a stop to it. Amen to that. With a piece of work like Ryujin, I know there isn't a good person to put in charge. I mean, I guess Masako's better than Ularu Chen, but you just know if violence, or being just plain evil was the path of least resistance, then Masako would pick it same as Ularu. You're right. I know you're right. Well, the whole damned affair's over. Thank God. You got time for a quick chat?
I feel like I've
I'd
been waiting my
appreciate it
whole
when you're
life for
able.
this. Constellation, the artifacts.
So how much of a
That
thrill
doesn't
has it
sound
been
crazy,
traveling with
does
the
it?
one and only last descendant of the great Solomon Coe? Is it everything you imagined?
We're just gonna get all these chats out of the way.
Yeah, but no autographs, okay? I gotta say, it's a relief being with you. So many people hear Coe and they expect me to pull some miracle out of a hat. Time has a way of just building on itself. Solomon was a good man. Great one, even. But if he ever heard all the bullshit being talked about him these days, he'd flat out deck him. It appears I left him in my other jacket. Sorry. But really, for some people, it ain't a joke. They have serious expectations. Yeah, there was a time, well before Korra, where it really weighed on me. Felt like every little thing I did or didn't do was a reflection on our great legacy. It's enough to drive you crazy. Now I just hope I can help Korra to... I don't know. Well then, Korra's gonna get a 5-star university education from me. For my father, Korra, and me, everything starts and ends with Solomon Coe. He looked out at the stars, and he dreamed a way to get there. Imagine being the first person to jump into a new system, set foot on a new world. Well, I get it. That's powerful stuff. And now... I'm just getting sappy. You're a bad influence, you know that? That's what I like about you. Well, I hope the comic book they make about our adventures is better than that rag on Solomon. The stuff they publish is just downright embarrassing.
No, I paid you back 2 weeks ago. All right, you got me.
I know everyone's excited by the artifacts, but we need to be as objective as possible and be aware of possible negative effects.
Still need to lift another set today. Been dragging. Shoulder stiff.
I'm all ears. Sorry, I was lost in a memory for a moment there. How can I help? Okay.
You said you wanted to talk to me.
I'd like to talk. Take note. Everyone here is worth learning from. Yes, even the kid. I want you to know I was very impressed with your work back on Neon. There's no fooling you. Don't worry, this is a much lower stake opportunity. My Star Yard's been having a little trouble getting our next project off the ground. I need someone capable and decisive to step in and steer it in the right direction. Interested? Love the enthusiasm. I knew there was a reason I picked you to help with this project. It's a new ship. We want to diversify our fleet. Now, I don't know why the people I pay very handsomely to come up with new designs can't seem to get out of the R&D phase. And frankly, I don't care. I just want someone, you, to go there and show them how it's done.
Okay.
I did not. Part of the problem is that my designers seem to be having trouble agreeing on a plan. I should mention that you're not there to make design decisions. You're there to get the project back on track and help guide them. So, ideally, you're not adding to the problem.
All right.
Excellent.
You can count
I'll
on
send word
me.
ahead to the project lead, Jules Degante, that you're taking point. They'll all be instructed to listen to you and follow your direction. I expect big things from you, so I'm excited to see what you manage to deliver. I don't believe you'll let me down.
Right. So we want, I think, to work toward the Kepler S. It's a Class B versus a Class C. And it's a little more maneuverable.
Docking cycle complete.
Okay. Right. So I'm using a little bit of a tutorial. Okay, smaller budget with Jules is the
Let me know if you have
first
any
bit.
problems.
And on behalf of Stroud Eklund, welcome. In our new state-of-the-art Star Yard, we are creating revolutionary new starships at prices.
Okay. Find Jules.
You've seen the rest.
But smaller budget.
Stroud Eklund.
I heard they're making a new class of ship here.
Tried and true is what we should focus on.
Oh, this must be Walter's consultant friend. Please, come join us. We've been waiting for you. Hello. Hi there. You must be Walter's colleague. He informed me that you'd be taking charge of Project Kepler despite the fact that we have a fully dedicated R&D staff already assigned to it. But that's okay. I'm sure that even though you have virtually no experience with this, you'll do a great job. Oh, I just assumed. You know what? I'm really sorry. I should trust Walter knew what he was doing. My bad.
Even so, we have plenty of designers.
As you probably know, we're tasked with coming up with Stroud Eklund's next hit starship. But we have budget concerns, market research to finish, and we can't seem to agree on a design. So I guess Walter sent you to resolve these issues. Have at it. Ah, right, so you mentioned. Let's move on to solving our budget issues then, shall we? We were charged with building the newest, hottest ship on the market, which won't be possible unless we petition the board for more money. So we have two new budget proposals. One will allow us to build what I consider to be a very sensible ship, but we'll have to make some tough design cuts. The other will allow us much more flexibility to put whatever we want into the ship. It's what I call the kitchen sink proposal. I don't love it, but it'll be next to impossible to approve. What should we go with?
Smaller budget. Smaller budget.
That sounds good to me, but remember, this ship will have fewer bells and whistles. We're not going to be able to include everything we want. Frank's luxury design has the most expensive components, and we've been having trouble convincing him to move away from that idea so we can stay within the budget. We need his help. Do you think you can get him to budge?
I certainly can.
I already gave my answer to Jules. We got nothing. Huh. That makes a lot of sense, now that I think about it. I'm thinking about it. Fine. I see what you're saying. Perhaps we tone down the luxury aspects a bit. Does it really need so much gold trim? Probably not.
Great. That's one problem solved. I'll go forward with that budget proposal and we can move on. Next, we need to gather some market data. The best way to do this is to outfit your ship with some sensors and take it through some real-world scenarios so we can make more informed design decisions.
Alright. We gotta compromise, though.
Great! Just pick up a mission or two at the mission board and proceed like you normally would. We'll collect the data when you return. If you take on a variety of missions, we can build a ship to handle a variety of scenarios. But if you just fly one mission, we can build a more focused ship. It's up to you. In the meantime, you might also want to talk with the team, get to know them, give feedback on their proposals, etc. Good luck out there.
Okay. So, it's really just...
The repairs on our old ship just keep piling up. If this keeps up, all our problems are just going to keep flying.
So we go do this
I'm proud
first.
to be a part of the Stroud Eklund team.
We need more fights. Okay. So we will go do those missions. I don't think I need to talk to any of them, or maybe I do. Is that... Oh, I talked to...
This is going great! Just fantastic!
Right, let's go do the market research first and talk to them after. Okay. So we gotta go to Lunara first. I wouldn't mind fighting them, but I was actually already quantuming. Jaffa 2, huh? Go map. Jaffa 1A, Jaffa 3. Or... Is that really? Oh, it's there. I don't know why I thought it was Jaffa 2.
They're not jumping out of here.
What mission I'm on now?
Must have been a good jump. We're still in one piece.
Oh, we're still there. Okay.
Unknown vessel, welcome to Stroud Eklund. You are cleared to board.
Well, we're just gonna get ourselves a nice combat ship.
100%. Good to go, Cap.
Everything's so new here.
I'm wondering if we need another chef in the kitchen. Then again, I hear Walter brought you in to finally make a decision around here. Good. Just so long as you don't push us to make anything too nutty. I think your decisiveness will put us back on the right track. Speaking of which, I think my plan will get us where we need to be as quickly and efficiently as possible. It's simple, no frills, and most importantly, won't cause me any major headaches on the engineering side. It's truth, and we need it. The others believe we need to think big and innovate. Reality is, we just need to do what we do better than anyone else. So I'm thinking, there's loads of fighters. No sense in mucking about with that again. And we've already got one of the best luxury liners in the biz. What I figure is, the cargo running business is booming, and no one's quite built a personal craft like that to serve the working class folk. Nothing fancy, no frills. Just a simple, sturdy, inexpensive ship with cargo room up the wazoo and make it so easy my cousin's little moppet could fly it.
Right.
Sure. Don't take the advice of someone who's been doing this since all these jokers were in nappies. Thanks, I guess.
Later, mate.
So, you're Walter's friend.
I know he chose you to head this project as some sort of favor. Honestly, as senior technical designer, I was hoping to receive that honor, but there's always next time. Regardless, I'm excited to help you out. Do you have any experience building spaceships?
Lots.
This is wonderful to hear. I hope for all of our sakes that you are not overselling your ability. Now, I know you've been asked to give feedback on our design proposals. Would you care for a brief synopsis of mine? Of course. But first, let me ask you this. What pilot demographic is currently being underserved by the current starship market? Well, you're not fun. My idea is a little less conventional. I believe we should invest in making a dedicated exploration ship, marketed toward citizen scientists. Sure, we and other manufacturers have lines of exploration ships, but none built with the average consumer in mind. It's my hope that we can jumpstart a new era of affordable, accessible space exploration, fueled by ordinary people like you and me. Yeah, that's what Jules said too. But at least that gives me something to think about. Thanks. I'll refine the idea and propose it next time, I guess. See you around, I guess.
Hi. Need something? Oh, you really want to hear my ideas? I mean, I have an idea, but it's not that great. I'm not even a designer or anything. So, I was thinking that we could really use a recreational craft in our fleet. But not like super luxurious like our Adonis pleasure yacht. Something marketed more towards families.
Right.
Something Mom and Dad could pack up and take the kids on vacation. You probably think that's stupid, right?
I actually do, but I'm gonna be nice about it.
Well, you listened to my idea more than the others did, so I'll take it as a good sign. Thanks. Catch you around.
You know, I have designed spacecraft for over 10 years. So, you must have really impressed Walter for him to give you this project. Or maybe it's a bit of nepotism. Never mind that. Perhaps he sees in you what he sees in me. Ah, yes. At least you may be more open to my ideas than my colleagues. Maybe this is a blessing in disguise. Imagine a luxury craft designed for the most discerning of tastes. Every feature designed for comfort and peace of mind. High-end performance, precision engineering, a spacecraft for those who wish to be seen. This will be the most elite personal craft on the market. I think I understand what you mean. It is not enough to say it's a high-end luxury ship. Who is flying this ship? Where do they go? What is their story? And why do they crave such attention? Oh, thank you. I will think on this and improve on my proposal. Yeah, see you.
Well, I'd like to believe that you can help my team work well with each other again, but we'll see. Oh, yes, I actually do have a proposal. I wasn't really expecting you to give me feedback, but why not, I guess. I'd like to see us branch out a bit more in the starfighter market. Bounty hunting and mercenary work are both big these days, especially among the hard-blooded free stars. You could be right. There's got to be a better way to pitch the idea. I'll give it some more thought. Thanks. Ah, Ah, so you just did the one bounty mission. Well, doesn't look like you ran into too much trouble, I hope. Anyway, the data you collected will help us focus our ship design and cater towards certain pilots. Now, we just need to solve our interpersonal issues so we can agree on a design. Easy, right? You seem awfully confident for someone who doesn't know how long we've been dealing with this. I've tried everything I can think of besides some sort of hokey team building exercise. So, what do you think you can do differently? I can't believe I didn't think of that. It's fair. Everyone goes around the table and makes a cut. That way no one feels like they're the only one being asked to compromise. This should drive us towards a more focused design. And since Walter asked you to take the lead on this, I don't have to be the villain here. So you're sure about this?
Yep, we have to compromise if we want
Great.
the S.
Let's get ready to disappoint everyone equally. Well,
It's
here goes
basically...
nothing. Okay, everyone. Our friend here, remember, not me, has decided in order to move forward, we're going to go around the table and everyone is going to give up one major aspect of your design. It's the fairest way to do this, and ultimately, I think it's going to make our collective design choices a lot easier. Who wants to start? Okay, fine. I'll go first. I'm willing to cut some of the included hardpoints. It'll mean less firepower, but the consumer can still add them afterwards, I suppose.
You're looking at me, huh? I guess that means you want me to go. Oh, look, I'll be easy. You know I wasn't looking for anything fancy, but if I've got to make cuts, we can reduce some of the cargo base.
I guess we can cut some of the extra sensors and data collection equipment? As long as this thing can still make it to deep space and back with no problem, I'll be happy.
I'd be willing to give up some of the passenger space, maybe. Yeah, that should be okay.
Frank?
What? I already agreed to cut a significant portion of the luxury features. Remember? I shouldn't need to cut anything else.
Well then, that wasn't so bad. I feel much more confident we can actually build this thing.
Yay.
We're all super glad you're here, right, everyone? Well, based on the decisions you made, it looks like we're going to end up with a very reasonable ship design. I have no worries about the feasibility of manufacturing and selling it. It's going to be a smaller, sleeker, mid-range ship. I think it'll be best suited for an average consumer. Not too expensive, the ability to add a few options here and there, moderately defensible. It'll be decent for several use cases, but won't really excel at anything in particular.
Perfect. Yeah, so to get the S, you got to choose the lower budget, and you got to propose a compromise, and you got to succeed in your frank persuasion. And
now that we've addressed all our issues, we can move forward, finalize the design, and get this into production pretty quickly.
And that's it.
If you could do us a favor and let Walter know that we're back on track, I'm sure he'll be thrilled. Thanks for your help.
Yep. Now it's just time to go Walterize. Gotta Walter it up.
Be advised, you are entering United Colony space. Please maintain course and prepare to be scanned.
Yes, yes, I'm not smuggling anything, guys.
And complete.
Alright, I do want to have a look. We've got 4 skill points. but we still need 8 kills in order to actually get piloting. Get more shields, that's always good. Right. Well, I'm just gonna hold on to those for a bit. We don't particularly need them, although actually I think sneak would continue to be useful. I also think, yeah, superior weapon mods. Oh, forgot. Persuasion, manipulate 5 different people. Okay. All right. Yeah. Let's get this. There he is.
Good to hear. I figured as much. See, I just finished looking over the final design they sent over before you arrived. I've got to say I'm impressed with it. It's a bit safe, but also an elegant evolution of our past designs. I think it's going to be a great addition to our fleet. I'll be happy to make it my new personal ship. Additionally, I want you to have one of the first off the assembly line for all of your hard work. Feel free to pick it up at the Star Yard. Thanks again.
Yep. All right. Now let's go get those 8 kills. We also need. No, we can't actually do it, so let's go to the fleet, the Phantom. Here. And then.
Going in!
Target's shields are down.
Enemy shields are going.
Did you explore that station? I was expecting a report.
I can't miss this city. Business. Goose chase.
So tax them rapidly. Enemy's shield gone. How about you just
We'll be seeing you. Next time, we might not play so nice.
Yeah. You know what? I think this time.
We got those greedy bastards. Guess you couldn't help joining the fray. Because the bounty on your head gets bigger the longer you live. So we just want to make sure it stays that. Oh, we're way different. We got actual ambition. So, you keep that pretty little mug of yours alive until it's enough for us to retire, okay? Be seeing ya.
Yeah. All right. What are we looking at now? Two more. Right. We need a bounty Well, I actually think there is a bounty board at Stroud Eklund. There was a minute ago.
Nice clean dock there.
Of course it was a nice clean dock. Was me flying.
Everything's so new here.
I can't believe Stroud pulled this off.
All right. Go get the last 2 kills and come back.
All green on release. We're free to fly.
Let's see.
Drive is spinning down. Jumps.
There we go.
Wrong time. Shit. It's a bandit. Bandit!
Yeah, right. Scanning. Damn it! Spin up the drives!
We're leaving. We're... sorry. Faster!
Lighter up!
Engine loss on target.
All right, now we can actually get our piloting boost. I'm so confused. We just maxed piloting? Okay. Actually, I think boost packs will come in handy. Alright, so weird, but now we can even fly Class Cs. I'm still confused. But I guess I've been piloting a Class B ship the whole time.
We're here. docked.
All right. Oh, where's... Overdesigned activities then? Oh, I have to go dock to it. That's right. I remember now. This is kind of confusing.
Good to see you.
Because it's just like, yeah, claim your new ship. But what you actually have to do is go dock to it. It's not docked for you or anything. You don't go talk to someone who says, okay, cool, your ship is out there. It's just sitting right over here somewhere.
Undocking complete, Captain.
Now, of course, to actually be my ship, I'm gonna have to make some changes. Although, okay, so we've got crew quarters, a couple of bunks. That leads to outside. We got a little entryway here. And then, what is this? Is this navigation? Yeah. That's nav, and then on the other side, more like quarters things. That'll turn into an armory and a workshop, probably. This is all cool and well and good. And I certainly like the cockpit. Feels very good. Alright, goodbye, Mantis ship. Yes. No weapons, though. So we gotta go somewhere good. Let's see. I think we'll go to Neon. I'm pretty sure Neon has quality. Is Neon in Cheyenne? No. Neon is in Volley.
I have something for you. Glad to see you're back in one piece. Grav jump.
Just restart collective space. Hold while we scan your ship. Alright, you're good. Welcome to Neon.
we doing on money anyway? 142, I think we can work with that. I think we can get Shroud components on Neon. I quite like the shipbuilding aspects of the game. They're not the best shipbuilding out of any game, but they're still pretty fun. Yeah, not a bad looking ship. We need to get some good hard points on it.
Hey,
So
what
let's
can I
talk
do
to
for
this
you?
fella.
We're asking everyone to take care of any leeches on their ships. We don't want any Terramore storming through here. Okay, no problem.
Kepler S. Yep. Let's... Alright. Let's edit that and turn that into an armory. And I don't need a captain's quarters, so let's turn that into a workshop. Yep. Okay. What are we talking cargo here anyway? 3,200, not bad. Good shield. Max crew 3. What do we got here? Control station is... That's there. Mobility is not great. But we really, really do need some weaponry on this guy. And I like the obliterators, but I think we can do better up there in Class B. Yeah, like this guy. Or that guy. 14. Yeah, this guy. I don't know what. EB-100 neutron beam. Yeah. That. And that. And another one. Why won't you go on there? Okay. Alright, neutron beams on. They actually did a rather nice job on this one. I'm fairly happy with it. One error. What's the error, is it? Unassigned weapons, okay. That's fine, we're not done yet. A crew of 4. Let's see about that. The grab drive, good. 30 light years. Let's see if we can get this. Oh, let's move the shield up. So that's 18. And what we want is more power. What's the best one? We can fly Class C ships, but 18 the best we're gonna get? No, 21? Yeah. Alright, so now we have more power. An armory and a workshop. What is that? Yeah. Control stations. Alright, mobility could be improved. Alright. Weapons. Yes, accept. Alright. Is it just grav drives? Really, I can't upgrade. Okay, there we go. Good shields. Okay, we can go up on the engines. That. What the? Yeah, we got 1050s. Okay. Where's the other? Okay, we need better engines.
Sure, have at it.
I also wouldn't mind upgrading my. I wonder if we stick more engines on here. What if we copy that? What does that do? That improves our mobility by a lot. Yep. Too much power for engines. Reduce engine count. What if we kill the center one? And maybe add a little cargo. Oh. 83 is still better. Ship has unattached modules. What's unattached? That? Yeah, probably. Alright, that doesn't look too bad. What else is unattached? Oh, these guys are unattached. Yeah, that is a problem. Where do they want to actually live? What if we got rid of you? Stuck you in there. Alright, there we go. Now, often on these playthroughs, I will get together a 300k or so, and just strip a ship, pick a random ship and strip it down to nothing, and then build up an actual ship from scratch. Now, I think I do more damage now than in the other one. So let's accept that. And let's take a look at our ships. Well, let's look at our vehicles real quick. Okay, well, it's...
I'm sure
do
you
not
can find
sell
something
vehicles. Okay. Wonder how I get new vehicles. That's...
Sure.
I'd like to view my ships. Alright, so what do we got here? That's par 69, par 55, 1730. Shield is better on this guy. No, 680. Yeah, shield's better. Reactor is basically the same. Might even be the same reactor. But it's alright. This thing is looking good. Alright. At some point, you run across somebody who's saying, oh yeah, I bought one of your ships. And usually they're like, oh, it's junk, but maybe not. But yeah, I think that's about it for this episode. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the episode, and I will catch you next time.